Ooh, what's poppin' T Cells and T Squad? So listen, this has been a topic of conversation since this situation happened, and now the king of reality TV, honey. Some may say the queen, but that's just me being messy. But the king of reality TV, honey, that came out and spoke about this whole thing about Triple D getting up out here and basically letting everybody know that, she been sitting on T about her real damn life. And instead of worrying about that, she decided to help with Tacky and making false narratives against other castmates and about their husbands and marriages and so on and so forth. The king of reality TV ain't here for it. He said the people in the kingdom been in an uproar, so much so that Miss Girl couldn't even do her damn workout, honey. She had to climb off her off her tuffet to get up here and let the masses know exactly how she felt about this situation. Now, I'm about to play to you guys two small little clips from Carlos King's YouTube channel because it was on his YouTube channel. I'm not playing the whole thing, all right, because it's not as if it came from his podcast. He said this on his actual channel. What I'm going to do is put down his channel link down into the description box, and y'all can go over there if you want to see it in its entirety. It's like 31 minutes long, where he lets some things be known about how he felt about Robyn and her admission, how he felt about the franchise as a whole, and so on and so forth. So I'm finna let Carlos talk, and I'll be back so y'all can hear what I got to say.
It's very disappointing to learn that we spent this entire half-assed season with these made-up storylines about Chris Bassett. And yes, I'm going to say made up. I'm going to say that because I, allegedly, was told that a few of the housewives had a meeting before filming about what the storyline was going to be, and that this Chris Bassett stuff was part of that conversation. That's what I was told. Allegedly, that's what happened. Based on Robyn's admission, I now believe it. I believe it. I believe it. You got on a podcast and spilled tea about Juan cheating on you. Y'all dealt with it. He was being an idiot, and it took a minute to get through it. And maybe, this is your words, not mine, maybe that had to do with the wedding not happening. What you talking about, Willis? So you mean to tell me you spent months filming a reality show where you were exposing everyone's alleged reality instead of spilling your own tea? And Giselle, you're next. You know I love you. You're the EP of the show. Do I think you should expose Robyn? No, I don't think that's not real, right? But I'm gonna tell you something that I was told early in my career by a Bravo executive who no longer is there. He said to me early in my career, when I became the showrunner for Atlanta Housewives, he said, with great power comes great responsibility. You have a powerful position as the first Black man to executive produce a Real Housewives franchise. This is a powerful position, but it comes with a lot of responsibility. And I took that seriously. It's cute that we call you the EP, Giselle, and the force multiplier. I even gave you Giselle Kobe Bryant, and people read me for filth. They still do. But I'm like, no, she knows how to push people to give information and to receive. I think that's a beautiful gift. And it still is. However, .org, as the EP of the show, Giselle, and Robyn being your best friend, because you're Batman and she literally is Robyn, you should have said to her, look, I know what you're going through. Before these girls spill your tea, my advice is for you to spill your own tea. How about you do a scene with me, okay? And you let me know what's going on with you and Juan. And you show the world that you are dealing with something super traumatic. Because I watched the show. So when you were saying to the world, Robyn, oh, I was very depressed during the pandemic. I had no desire to get out of my bed. You had no desire to get out of your bed because Juan was too busy getting into someone else's bed, allegedly. That's the story. That's what we wanted to know. I'm dealing with something during this pandemic where I don't know whether the world's going to end or not. I don't know whether my relationship is going to end or not. Juan is out here slinging pipe all over the coast of Baltimore, Maryland, Virginia, Potomac. Like, that's what he's doing. And I'm sad about this. I'm vulnerable. Let's see that side of you, Robyn. Y'all need to cut it with making these Real Housewives shows about a shade fest. That pisses me off. Y'all think it's cute to shade. Yes, honey, I read her. That was a good read. Why is this show becoming about shade fest? That's not why we like the show. That's why when I talk about Married to Medicine, I'm always like, y'all sleeping on Married to Medicine. That's a great show. It's the greatest show on Bravo, my opinion. Because they talk about real life stuff. And they give you funny moments and they throw shade, but it's not a shade fest. So that's why when Atlanta Housewives for the past couple of seasons be like, this was a great season. Yeah, it was great. It was a great season. And then you watch it and you're like, what was great about it? And then it hit me. Because I was talking to Kenya last season. Let me not even go there because I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble because they be calling people. So let me stop. I don't need nobody to get a phone call. You are banned from going on Carlos' podcast. Anyways, let me stop. But anyways, it hit me that wait, when y'all go on press and y'all say, no, this is a great season. And then you're like, why? Because y'all had an argument? And that's when it hit me like, y'all equate argument and a good read as a great season. And that's why I'm hard on reality shows. Because you're doing a disservice to the audience. Shade and read is icing on the cake. But the foundation, okay, always has to be rooted in what's real.
All right, you guys, we back. And yeah, child, that's what Carlos had to say, child. Listen, look. I'm more than sure some folk gonna have something to say. Especially with the Love and Marriage Huntsville folk, honey. They probably gonna come out and have a whole bunch to say about Carlos and his opinions about the whole Robert thing, but that's neither here nor there. When it comes to it, though, I honestly don't feel like Carlos said anything wrong. Like, Carlos is one of the best, and he's one of the best people or one of the best persons to really come out and explain things because he's been on that side. He's been on the producer side. He knows and he also listens to the viewers, especially us content creators. All right. He listens to a lot of our opinions and he applies them. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people really want to have an issue with this man because of Mellow Muppet, and it's ridiculous to me because in that whole 31-minute rant of his, child, because it's what it was. It was a nice, nasty rant. He ain't told no lies. He really didn't. And in my opinion, for real, in a nutshell, he really feels like Robyn Dickum down way down to the damn ground Dixon should be fired. All right. She should be pushing up daisies in the child line somewhere. That's how he feel. And the gag is, I really can't say that I blame him, but the real gag is, don't just stop with her. It should be some other folks DOA on their way to the damn child line, in my opinion. It's a couple of folk that need pink slips, if that's what we're gonna do. I mean, that's just how I feel about it. So I look, I'm not about to spend too much time on it. Like I said, because I already talked about this and my feelings about her knowing or whatever. But do I feel as though she should be fired? I do. I do. Like, you've been basically sitting over here on your real damn tea, dealing with your real damn life, but you want to come over here and give us some fugazi bullish. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with Carlos when he said that this is something that you've dealt with since the pandemic. And you did talk about that last season and the season before last then too. You talked about that. Now we see what it is that you was talking about. And he's right. Things like that makes you more relatable to people because now you have something of your own. It's not just you following up behind Tacky. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you finna fire her. Giselle ass should have been gone. But I guess she ain't going nowhere because I guess she's the EP or whatever. I don't know. Don't give a damn. What do y'all? I mean, I really don't, because in my opinion, I don't feel like they're gonna fire Robyn. Not if Tacky got anything to do with it. They not gonna fire Robyn. If they get rid of Robyn, they're gonna have to get rid of Tacky. And something tells me that they're not willing to get rid of Tacky. That's really what I think. Even though how Monique chose to stay, oh Tacky ass would. I mean, Dick 'em down would have been gone. I mean, I'm just saying. But y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. Like I say, if y'all ain't saw it, I'm gonna put the link in the description. If y'all can go around there to Carlos and hear what Carlos had to say, cause child, Carlos was gagging me with the nice nasty reads, child. He reminded me of one of the Kojic churn. Anywho, I'm gone. Y'all make sure to be on Scotty's channel tonight at 8:15, I believe, 8 o'clock or 8:15, where the panel as well as Cousin Reggie and El Teddy is gonna be up there, where they're gonna gag the hell out of the Miami Vice theme that these Potomac women had going on. Yeah. Y'all already know with Cousin Reggie and El Teddy there, child. Ain't no telling what this finna be. So y'all make sure y'all head around there, whether I'm there or not. Make sure y'all head around there, show all of them some love and all that good stuff. And yeah, till next time, I'll holler at you. Bye.